Hi everyone, welcome back. In this tutorial, we'll be learning about lists, tuples, and dictionaries. Okay, but before we get started, I would like to tell you how to find the data type of a variable. Okay, whether it's a string, whether it's a float, or whether it's an integer. Okay, here type is the function and you pass the variable inside the type function, and then you will know the type of the variable. Okay, here I've declared variable v1 whose value is 10, which means it is an integer. Here I've declared a variable v2 and passed x as a parameter value, sorry, which is a string. And here I'm saying v3, which is 1.20, which is a floating number. Okay, let's say here I say jumper. Okay, so now if I print the type of v1, I'll get int. If I print the type of v2, I'll get string, and if I print the type of v3, I'll get float. Okay, let's see. Here you go, int string, float. Okay, now let's say for example I can give here name for equals to input. What is your name? Okay, and here I say print type name var. Okay, let's execute. Here I say JSON, it is a string. So the input function, okay, whatever you give as an input will always be a string. Okay, whether you give the input as a number or anything. Okay, let's say 12.1. Okay, this is also going to be a string. Okay, okay, the next thing we're going to learn today is about membership operators. Sorry, what membership operators does is it checks whether a value exists in the sequence list. Okay, and it gives you true if it exists or false if it does not exist. Here I'm declaring a as 2, b as a list. Okay, and checking whether I'm printing a in b. What this means is if a is in the list b, okay, return me true, else return me false. So it is not there, a is not there, 2, the value of a does not present here, so it will return false. Here you go. Here I'm declaring c. Okay, I'm saying print c in b where it is true because the value 3 is in b, it will return true. Okay, here I'm declaring a string. This is beautiful. Okay, and I'm trying to check whether I is there in this string or not. Okay, okay, it doesn't work because, sorry, I'm sorry, this should be str2. Okay, it checks whether I is in this particular string or not, and then it returns, uh, if it presents, it is true, else it returns false. I is there, so it returns true. Okay, so these are membership operators. You can even check like this. A equals to d1. I've declared dictionary here. Okay, don't worry what is a dictionary, we'll get back to that. 1 comma, let's say name comma name colon. This is how you declare a dictionary. JSON. Okay, here I can check print JSON in D1. Okay, let's try. Okay, it gives false. Okay, now let's try name. Okay, which is the key. It gives you true. Okay, because name is as a key here, so it checks the key. Okay, list of keys or sequence of keys in D1. So what is a list? What is a dictionary? Will be coming to it later, very soon. So this is the membership operator. Next one is identity operator. Okay, in identity operator, what it checks is whether two values are referring to the same memory location or not. Okay, whether their IDs are same or not. Here I'm printing the ID of A. Okay, this is the ID of A. This is where it is located in the memory. Here let me check B. Oh sorry, I did not print the ID of B. Okay, here what it means is B and A have the same identity. So here I'm checking whether A is B. Okay, whether A and B are same. Okay, it is true. Okay, because they represent to the same memory. But A is not B, it's false because they are same. Okay, false. Now let us try one more thing. Let's say C L. I'll declare two lists. L1 equals to. Okay, this is how you declare list. 1 2 3 4. Okay, L2 equals to 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4. Print L1 is L2. Okay, we may be in a perception that L1 and L2 are the same list. Okay, this is how you define a how you declare a list. We'll be coming to that, but it is not true. Okay, let's try to see. It gives you false. Why it gives you false is these two are mutable. Okay, L1 and L2 you can append more values or you can remove from them. Okay, so they are not located in the same memory location as they change, because they change. Okay, okay, now let's jump to the main points we are going to learn today. Okay, the first one is list. Okay, I already showed you here list, a way of declaring the list. So list is nothing, they are just comma separated values, okay, or items which are put in square brackets. Okay, square brackets. Okay, which is like this. Okay, items in a list need not be of the same data type. Okay, you can have different data types: integers, floating numbers, your strings. Okay, or it can even be list inside it, or it can even be dictionary, or it can even be tuples inside it. Okay, here I'm declaring list 1. Okay, as 1 2 3 A 5 6 7 B, and I'm printing the list 1. Okay, so it's printing the values in the list. Okay, now how to access the values of a list? Okay, we use indexing and slashing to access the values in the list. Okay, here value at index 0, okay, is 1. Okay, because the indexing always starts with 0. Okay, it's just like arrays starting from zeros to n minus 1, the number of items in the list minus 1. Okay, so the value at list 1 will be 1. Here you go, value at list index 0. Here I'm saying from 0 to 3. Okay, 0 to 3 means from index 0 to index 3, 0 1 2 3 4, 4 values. Okay, 0 1 2 3 4 values. Okay, here this 4 means from the your big total 4 of the items. Okay, now how to update the values in a list is very simple. Okay, just give the list with your index. Okay, the value at the index you are going to update, and then just give the value you want to update to. Okay, so if I print list 1, then your value at index 2 0 1 2, which is the third value, will become z. Okay, that is 3 will become z. Okay, let's see here, your 3 has become z. Now how to delete? Okay, simple. It's delete del the list name and the value index. Okay, sorry, I did not print it. Let me print it. Okay, here you go. The set has been removed, which is at the index 2. Now -2. Okay, similar to what we had in strings. Okay, it from the last. Okay, it gives you the uh, second, counting from the last, it gives you the second value in the list. Okay, so it should be 7. Okay, see, counting from the last, 1 2. Okay, it's 7. Okay, this one -2 colon. What it means is, starting from the second last, print all the values. Okay, so 7 in B. Okay, here starting from the second index, not second index, 2 index 2, from the index 2 to the end. Okay, that is A567B. Okay, this is as index 2, A567B. Here 0, starting from the 0 index to -1. Okay, which is up to 7. Okay, 1 2 3 4 A567. Here you go. Okay, so these are some of the ways you can access your values in the list. Okay, how you define the list, how you access the values in the list. Okay, and how you delete. Okay, now next is some of the functions associated with list. Okay, we'll be learning 3 functions. Okay, here I'm declaring list 2 and list 3. Okay, so I'm trying to see what is the length of list 2. Okay, length is always the last index plus 1, or you can just count the numbers of values in the list, items in the list, that is 1 2 3 4 5. So this one should give you 5. Oh no, yeah, list 2 should give you 5, correct. Okay, now max value in list 3. Okay, what is the maximum value? Max. Okay, and if you pass the list as the parameter, it will give you the maximum value in the list. Okay, that is 5. Okay, min, which is the minimum, it gives you the minimum value, which is the 1. Okay, now max of list 2. List 2 is a string. Okay, so the max value will be E. Okay, because E is greater than A and B or C or D. Okay, now if we had A here, what would have happened? Okay, so your length will still be 5. Okay, but oh yeah, sorry, let's say you had EA here, length will be same. Okay, 5, but here what will happen? Okay, which is the maximum value? It will be EA, because EA is greater than E. Okay, now as we have learned earlier, what are the some of the methods, okay, associated with list. Here I'm declaring list 4 as Brussels, Washington DC, Thimphu, Bangkok, Brussels again. Okay, so I'm printing list 4. Okay, now here I'm saying list 4 dot append is a method now because it has come with the item list 4. Okay, so it is an instance, okay, associated with an instance, okay, of list, which is list 4. So what this does is it adds this particular item at the end of the list 4. Okay, so it, it should display the values and like Brussels, Washington DC, Thimphu, Bangkok, Brussels, comma 4567. Here you go. Okay, now I'm saying count. Okay, it counts the number of particular uh, value in the list. Okay, number of times it occurs. Okay, so it is occurring 2 times. Okay, Brussels here 2 times, so it should show 2. Print C. Here you go. Here I list for the index Brussels. So as we already said, list is accessed by using indexes. Okay, the values are stored in indexes. Okay, so 0 to starting from 0, right? So Brussels is in which index? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's at 0 and 4. So it should return, okay, 0 and 4, but no, it would return only the first value found in the list and its index, the index of the first value of Brussels found in the list. Okay, so it should be 0. Okay, now list 4 dot remove. Okay, removes the value from the item from the list, the value from the list. Okay, so but it will not remove all, it will remove the first occurrence. Okay, okay, now let's print it. I did not print it, so first Brussels should be gone. Here the first Brussels is gone, but second is still there. Okay, now I'm declaring list 5, okay, with these values, and I'm saying list 5 dot sort. Okay, so what it does is it sorts the list 5 in ascending order, so the sorted values would be A, C, D and Z. Okay, here I'm printing list 5 after it is sorted. Here A, B, C, D, Z. Okay, now reverse. Okay, okay, do remember, okay, this operation is in place. That means after you sort the list 5, the list 5 now contains the value, the list now contains the values in this order. Okay, so when you say list 5 the reverse, it should give you set DCA. Okay, here the reverse reverses the values in the list. Here set DCA. Okay, now list 5 dot insert 4 comma X. Okay, what it means is as at the fourth index, okay, insert a value X. Okay, so the fourth index will be after at the fourth place. Okay, fourth index is C, so it will be here. No, the fourth value is C, so it will be here XCA. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm also not sure, but it should be XCA. Here you go. Oh, sorry. Okay, it's the fourth index. Okay, this one is the fourth index. Okay, because 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, fourth index. Okay, so it's going to be ZZDCXA. Okay, so X is inserted at the fourth index, so this is fourth index. Okay, now this is all about lists. Okay, do remember lists are very important, and which we'll be learning, which we'll be using in more detail, in more say advanced programming later on. Okay, now tuples are very simple things. They are just sequence of immutable Python objects. Okay, that means you cannot do anything, you cannot modify, or you cannot modify or delete the values in the tuples. Okay, tuples values are immutable, you cannot modify them. Okay, now here I'm declaring tuple 1 as orange, yellow and seed. Okay, and I'm printing tuple 1. Okay, here I'm saying tuple 2. Okay, tuples are declared in and defined in uh, your normal brackets. Okay, the rounded brackets. Okay, here I'm putting tuple 2. Okay, the how the way to access is by using index. Okay, which is also similar to others. Here I'm printing the value of tuple 2 at 0th index, which is tuple 2. Okay, is banana. Tuple 1 0 up to the two numbers, so it should be orange, yellow. Tuple 3, see, but you can do the addition of two tuples to get a new new tuple. Okay, so here tuple 3 contains the values of tuple 1 and tuple 2. Okay, see, this is tuple 1, this is tuple 2, and both of them are in now tuple 3. Okay, similar to in list. Okay, you can have max, mean and length in tuple. Okay, so max of tuple 3, in tuple 3 the maximum value should be yellow. Okay, yellow, you see there. Okay, here yellow, the minimum value should be banana. Okay, see, banana. The length of tuple 3, okay, tuple 3 is 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, it should give 6. Okay, so you can delete a tuple, but okay, so let's delete tuple 3 here. Okay, here, okay, let's do this one. I'm printing tuple 3 after deleting it. Okay, so it should say object not defined. Okay, here you go. Okay, tuple 3 is not defined. Okay, so this is all about tuples. Now dictionary. Okay, so dictionaries are very good things which will be used to store information in key value pairs. Key value pairs means you got a key. Okay, over here I think I have showed one. Over here, okay, here key value pairs. Okay, so your name is a key and Jason is a value in this key and D1 is a dictionary. Okay, so that is how you define the dictionary. Okay, so dictionaries are key value pairs which are separated by colon, and the key value pairs are separated, each key value pairs are separated by comma. You can have as many key value pairs as you want. Okay, so dictionaries are just like JSON. Okay, this is JavaScript object notation. Okay, so you can it's similar to defining in that way. You have a key and you have a value for the particular key here, and it is put in curly braces. Okay, here emp1, okay, is a dictionary. Okay, because it starts in curly braces and it must have key value pairs. Here id is the first key, e001 is the value in id, name is the second key, Susan is the value in the name key, and sales is the DEPT is the key, third key, and with the value sales in it. Okay, so I'm printing EMP1. Okay, so it should print the dictionary. Okay, this is what is a dictionary, and here I'm saying how to access the dictionary. We give the name of the dictionary and we pass the key in it, okay, to access the value of it, of this particular key. Okay, over here I'm saying name is %s, so this %s is replaced by the dictionary with the value in the key name. Okay, so it should display Susan, name Susan. Here you go. Okay, so this is how you access. Okay, now updating a dictionary, you just give the name of the uh, dictionary with the your key you want to update and the value you want to, new value you want to provide. Okay, this is changing the value of an existing keys. Here I'm saying EMP1 edu equals to bachelor's. What this does is adds a new key. Okay, as key edu does not appear earlier in the exist earlier. Okay, now what it means is if edu is there, edu key is there, replace the value with bachelor's, else add a new key to the dictionary. Okay, here name %s, department %s, edu education %s, and I'm replacing with this values in the keys. Okay, so it should display Susan, IT, and bachelor's. Susan, IT, and bachelor's here. Okay, IT, Susan. Okay, now how to delete the key value pair in a dictionary? Okay, that is done by command del emp1 department. Okay, so now if I print emp1, it will not have the key department. Okay, see, the key department is not here. Okay, now del emp1 will delete the whole dictionary. Okay, so I'm deleting it here. Okay, now if I say this one, okay, I need to declare it first here. Then if I do here, after deleting, if I try to print, it will say object not defined. Here you go, emp1 is not defined. Okay, now some of the functions associated with dictionaries. Okay, here I'm declaring two dictionaries. Okay, so length gives you the length of the your dictionary. Here it is 2. Okay, because you got two key value pairs. Here str emp2, it gives you the string emp values of emp2 in string format. Okay, here, and here type of emp2, it is a dictionary, so it should say dict. See, this is the same thing we had used earlier in the chapter before we started. Okay, earlier in the tutorial. Here it's a dictionary. emp6, okay, emp2.copy, it is a shadow copy. Okay, so I'm printing emp6. What it means is give the values, copy, create a copy of emp2 and put it into emp6 here. Now emp6 name I'm changing to Kiran. Okay, and I'm printing it here, and I'm printing emp2 also to check whether they have the same values. No, they don't have same values. Here 6 is Kiran, 2 is still Susan. Okay, in the 2 the name has not changed here. But if I just used emp2 here, okay, this is not a shadow copy. So what will happen is when you make the changes to emp6, the same changes will happen to emp2. Okay, their IDs will actually be the same if you don't use copy here. Okay, so let's see, you changed emp6 and emp2 also changed. Okay, so use copy if you are wanting to make a hard copy, or you are wanting to make a new copy of it which you can modify. Okay, now I'm adding a new column, bachelors, to emp2. So I'm printing emp6 will be same, but emp2 will have department. Okay, education edu bachelors, sorry. Now some of the methods associated with dictionary. Okay, if you say clear, okay, it clears the values of emp2 and creates a and makes it empty. The empty dictionary is given by this open and close curly braces. Okay, here if you print it, it will give you open and close curly braces. Here you go. Okay, so it's empty now. So I'm creating a shadow copy of emp3 into emp2 here, and I'm displaying emp2 here. Okay, now here, okay, emp2 dot get. Okay, what get does is it gets the value in the key name, okay, and displays it. If it does not exist, okay, then it will display the default value. Okay, so let's see here, print emp2 print. Here is James. Okay, because your emp3 has the value James in the name key, and emp2 is a copy of emp3. Okay, so you get James. If the name was not there, then it would have given Susan. In the next we'll be seeing it. Okay, print emp2. Okay, now here we are saying emp2 has no department. So when you say emp2 dot get department none, what it means is if emp2 has a key department, display the department value, else display none. Okay, so you do display none. Here you go, because department key does not exist in emp2 here. Okay, there is no department key. Now here, if you say emp2 dot keys, okay, it will print the keys of the emp2, okay, which is name and age. Name and age, okay, the keys in the dictionary. Here values, it will print the values, okay, which is James and your 25. Okay, James 25. Here I'm saying emp4 is a dictionary with department key and IT value in it. I'm saying emp2 dot update. What it does is it adds this list, this dictionary's key value pairs into emp2. Okay, so here I'm putting emp2, so dpt will be added to emp2 dictionary. Okay, here you go. Okay, now print emp2 dot items. Okay, will print the key value pairs in the emp2. Okay, the emp2 dictionary. Okay, so this is all about your dictionaries. So we have covered lists, tuples and dictionaries in this video tutorial. okay, and next one will be very more fascinating ones, because we'll be learning about programming in that one in upcoming video series. Okay, those will be advanced, so I'll be doing the advanced one first, in which we'll be learning about control structures and then functions. Okay, so some of the important points to remember here. Okay, here I'm saying L1 equals to 1 2 3 4 5, and I'm saying L2 equals to L1. Okay, L3 is a copy of L1. Okay, this is the shadow copy, which means that L3 gets the copy of L1, but whatever changes you make in L3 will not be reflected to L1. Okay, here I'm updating L2 zeroth value, a value at the zeroth index to 6. Okay, so I'm printing L2 here. Okay, and now I'm printing L1 and L2. What will happen to L1? Okay, the value of L1 will also change. 1 will be changed to 6. See? Okay, now let's say print L3, but the value of L3 will not change because it is a shadow copy. Okay, so what I mean to say here is, if you are wanting to make any copy of any list, okay, or string, okay, try to make it a shadow copy. Okay, if you are wanting to use it independent of each other. Okay, or just a copy if you want to make use of it together. Let's see here what it will give. Print id of L1, okay, and print id of L2, okay, and print id of L3. Okay, let's print the identities. Okay, here you go. See, L1 and L2 are same, okay, but L3 is different. Okay, so what it means is, already told you, okay, earlier also. Okay, what this means is they are stored, they are at the same memory. Okay, which means whatever changes you make to each of these, okay, uh, the variables pointing to each of these, okay, will all pointing to this, okay, will reflect to the other variable. Okay, but not this one. Okay, so L1 and L2 have the same identity, whereas L3 has a different identity. Okay, so these are the main points on basics, which is ending today. Okay, and in my upcoming video we'll be learning about control structures and functions. Okay, so I will end here today. Thank you very much for watching. See you later in the advanced videos. Thank you very much.